Hello fellow game players, welcome to Ever17, the Out of Infinity. It is one of the best games I've ever played, a visual novel as well, and I had to reduce all that to 1 because it's quite loud as it is. There are many different types of endings for this. I think there's about 6, and you don't get the true ending until you've done all 6, and it just completely blows your mind because I absolutely love this visual novel and I'm really happy to share it with you. I'm not sure how popular it'll be, so it'll depend really on how much interest it gathers from all the viewers that watch this. So there could be more, there could be less, it depends. I won't know unless I find out. Okay, so don't synchronize with that, yes. Window transparency, that's fine. Not sure how fast the messages will go, so we'll keep that at 3. I do want to switch off this shake effect of the screen because that just wobbles about everywhere. Mist and flickering, got all that on. Okay, I should be fine. New game. Oh, incidentally, that thing in the background there. Yeah, I made that. My own version, anyway. That was difficult. He was in the middle of a blue world. As far as the eye could see, a sheet of water reached into the distance. The May sun shimmered on its surface. Above, high above, stretched a clear blue sky. The fresh, new sky looked so glossy and vivid that it might spill down to earth at any moment. That was all that was reflected in his eyes. The straight line of the horizon stretched into the distance, dividing the sea from the heavens. So tranquil. That's me, by the way. He muttered. A solitary seagull traced a gentle arc in the sky as the wind carried it away. The wind, full of the smell of the ocean, blew by him gently. The din of people could be heard in the background. The merry sound of children's voices echoed brighter than the sunlight pouring down. So peaceful. My name is Takeshi. It was like being inside a dream. May 1st, Monday. There's a few German words in here as well. Cool, blimey. Alright, 11:17 AM. 10 miles from M Island, Komagahara Archipelago, Tokyo. Never heard of that one. Does it exist? The man-made island? I don't think it does. Ensel Null rose above the waves of the water. It seemed like a place removed from reality. The word utopia might have sprung to mind to describe it. Actually, a slab of rock on the boat dock of this floating island were carved the following words. Where is heaven? Up at the sky and at your feet. Leaning out over the railing of the island, he gazed into the ocean depths. In the blue distance, he saw a massive metallic structure swaying gently. Utopia, huh? He mumbled and looked back casually. Ugh. And there was a tanuki, or raccoon dog. These are ugly. His eyes met those of the animals. For a moment, they eyed each other in silence.
Domo.
Don't know why I said hello. Domo is like a... Sort of like an oh, it's a polite version. Okay, yeah. To clear the air, he nodded his head. The animal turned away, ignoring him. Upon closer inspection, he noticed something biting the animal from behind. It was a young girl. She was shaped like a person. Looking closer revealed that there was something strange about her as well. Namely, a small tanuki attached to the girl's backside. In front of him there was a big tanuki being bitten by a girl who was being bitten by a smaller tanuki. The scene was enough to make him lose his sense of reality. He rubbed his eyes, rubbed them some more, and opened his eyes again. Even after blinking several times, the bizarre scene refused to go away. Hey. Would you do something about this kid? Whispered the big tanuki. But the words didn't reach his mind, because he was so busy trying to process the absurd scene. It's a bit weird. I must be dreaming. Right. That was what he was really thinking. That beam of light, by the way, I only just now figured out what that was. I'll explain later. A dream? A dream that would not let him wake up. And whiteness. A cold, white reality stretching forever. He felt the difference in temperature on his skin. The shock of it finally forced him to open his eyes. I'm a different person now, and it is now 11:34 AM. I'm Kid. ... He wondered how long he'd been sitting. It couldn't have been long. He'd only been in the park an hour. He'd been sitting on the bench the whole time, eating the same ice cream. Cold. Of course it was. It had melted into a muddy mess. The melted vanilla ice cream trickled onto his hand, spilling on his lap. Whoa, that's cold. The ice cream slowly soaked into the fabric of his pants. Finally, the coldness of it had spread completely, soaking into his skin. You're a mess. He had been sitting there a while. He had been sitting so long. But the person he was waiting for never came. There was no sign that she would. I wonder why she hasn't come. He didn't know. Why am I here? He felt like he was teetering on the verge of utter confusion. Oh well. He shook his head and sighed. Didn't seem his pants would dry anytime soon.
どうしたの?
What's wrong? He sensed a slight movement and the girl sat down next to him. She was sporting the theme park uniform. A white outfit with a bluish ribbon. White? I thought it was yellow. She looked like a guide.
もしかして迷子かな?
Are you lost? A beaming, innocent smile appeared on her shining face.
友達とはぐれちゃったのかな?
Did you get separated from your friends? I did.
待ってるんだ。
I've been waiting.
待ってる?
Waiting?
いや、待ってたんだ。
I was waiting.
待ってた。
You were waiting.
私を?
For me?
違うよ。
I wasn't? Oh. He was flustered as her grinning face peered into his.
ここで待ってるように言われたから。
I was told to wait here, so...
でも、待ち人来たらずって感じね。
But it looks like they're not coming. She gave him a sideways glance.
見るからに待ちぼうけの待ちくたびれな少年。
Listen, you've obviously been stood up and are tired of waiting.
そうだ!
I know! Her face suddenly lit up, and she clapped her hands together.
ねえねえ、君一人なんでしょ?
Hey, you're alone, right?
え?
Hey.
退屈してたんじゃない? レミューの中案内してあげようか。
Well, you're bored, right? How about I give you a tour of Lemu? She tugged at his arm. Without waiting for his reply, she made him stand.
でも待ち合わせが。
But I'm waiting for someone.
待ち合わせ? 誰と?
Waiting for who? Who was it? You couldn't think of the name.
まあ、誰だか知らないけど。
Well, I don't know who you're waiting for, but...
いつまで経っても来ないなら、もう待たなくてもいいんじゃない?
If they haven't showed up yet, don't you think you've waited long enough? She said this happily, almost prancing around.
ね、行こうよ!
What do you say? How about it?
うん。
You're alright. He nodded slightly. The girl's name tag glittered brightly against the white fabric of her uniform.
Y-O-U?
Oh yeah, your name's You. That was what it said.
I am you!
Oh, we're not going to do this, are we? I'm You. I'm You? Yep. She nodded.
私は田中。
My name's You.
下の名前は You。
My last name is Tanaka.
You?
You?
本当はもっと長い名前なんだけどね。
My real name is much longer though.
長い?
そう、果てしなく長い名前。だ
Long
けど、
like endlessly long. But
めんどくさいから You でいいよ。
it's such a pain. Just call me You.
よろしく。
Nice to meet you. よろしくお願いしますto you too. With that, she enthusiastically stuck out her hand.
よろしく。
Nice to meet you. Without thinking, he shook her head. And before he had realized it, he had been sucked along into her rhythm.
じゃあ、行こっか。
So shall we go? They released hands reluctantly. He looked again at his hand, which had moments before connected them. The vanilla ice cream that had spilled on it had completely melted away. Oh, back we go. Yeah, we're going back and forth. 11:43 AM. God, that thing's ugly. He noticed that the two Tanaku had formed a line and were proceeding forward. In front of them was a massive gate that was sealed shut. The gate swung open soundlessly and the big Tanaku, little Tanaku and the girl went inside. Finally my turn. He followed on their heels. This was Lemu's only entrance for visitors. What are those things? Several park employees waited at the gate and handed over what looked like earphones to the visitors. Ah, I remember now. It seemed that the earphones were to be used at some point up ahead. He wondered why. Looking again skeptically, but obeying instructions, he stepped into the building. He surveyed the ceiling. There were no windows. From the polished round walls, it was clear that the room was dome-shaped. He looked around. Many of the visitors who had been waiting in line headed into the room. Among them were friends, amorous couples, people within their families. The Tanuki family had, however, split up, it seemed. The big Tanuki shoved its way through the crowd of people and continued through a door on the other side of the room. The young girl stayed on the same side of the room as the little Tanuki. I've got no clue what those Tanuki are all about, but I guess my friends aren't here either. He didn't see any familiar faces around. He figured maybe they'd already taken the far elevator downstairs. Just 20 minutes earlier, the visitor room had reached capacity. And the friends he'd been waiting with had gone ahead, leaving him behind to go down with the next group. Oh well. I'm sure I'll find everyone down below soon. Finally, the gate to the entrance slipped shut quietly. The big Tanuki fiddled with something on the wall, and the room got a shade darker.
皆さん、どうもこんにちは。
Hello, everyone. The park employee emerged out of the darkness. He wondered where she had come from. She was wearing a flashy dress. The dim light shining on her made her seem like a character from some dream. ...
あれ？反応がないですね。
What? No reaction, folks?
もう一度行きますよ。
I'll try that again.
こんにちは。
Hello.
こんにちは。
Yeah. It was the girl who, just a little while ago, had been attached to the rear of the large Tanuki.
あ、元気のいい女の子発見。
Oh, I found a girl with some spunk.
お名前は？
And your name?
ここ
Yagami.
で、こっちが愛犬のピピ。
Your pet dog Pipi. Yeah, woof. So it isn't a Tanuki, it's a dog. I thought they didn't let pets in here. He tilted his head doubtfully.
ココちゃんはレミューに来たのは何回目かな？
So, Coco, how many times have you been to Lemu?
1、2、3、4、5？今回が初めて。
Oh, sorry, I skipped that. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my first time. Why'd you count 4?
面白い子ね。
Aren't you a funny girl?
よく言われます。
Yeah, I'm sure you do get that a lot.
ついでだから、もっと面白いことやってあげよっか。
You want me to do something even more funny?
え？
What?
最近ね、友達から超ウケるコメンチを教わったの。
My friend taught me a good joke the other day.
それはまた今度ね。
Maybe some other time.
どうして？
Why not?
これから皆さんにお伝えしなくちゃいけないことがあるの。
Because I have to tell everyone something right now.
そっか。これじゃあしょうがないよね。
Okay then.
でも本当に面白いのにな。
But it's really funny.
残念だね、ピピ。
That's too bad, huh, Bibi? Woof.
では改めまして、
もう一度。
この度は海洋テーマパークレミューにご来場くださいまして誠にありがとうございます。
On behalf of the Lemu Marine Theme Park, I'd like to thank you very much for coming.
これから皆さんにこのテーマパークレミューのご説明と少しだけ注意事項をお知らせいたします。
I'm about to give you a brief explanation about the Lemu theme park and tell you a few things to watch out for.
そんなのどうでもいいから早く中に入れてよ。
Hey, who cares? Hurry up and let us inside already.
私ももちろんすぐにでも皆さんをご案内したいのですが、
I would love to take everyone inside,
申し訳ありません。
but I'm terribly sorry.
実はどうしても皆さんにはこの加圧室に留まっていただく必要があるのです。
Yep, everyone's actually... We'll have to stay in this compression chamber for now.
たった17分間だけです。
It will only take 17 minutes. 17, huh?
その間だけどうかお付き合いください。
So please just bear with me for that long.
まずこの部屋についてですが、ここは加圧室と申します。
First, let me explain a bit about this room. It is called a compression chamber.
これからこの中の空気圧を6気圧まで加圧します。
Starting from now, the air pressure in here is going to rise to 6 atmospheres.
なぜ気圧を上げなければならないのか、理由は後でご説明するとして、
Why do you think it's necessary to raise the air pressure? I'll explain the reason for that in a moment.
その前にひとまず注意事項をお伝えいたします。
But before that, let me tell you a few things you should be aware of.
これから気圧の上昇に伴い、皆さんは耳に違和感をお感じになると思います。
As the air pressure rises, you may start to feel a strange sensation in your ears. I believe that would be the popping sensation.
高い山の上から降りてきた時と同じように、気圧が鼓膜を圧迫するからです。
Like when you are descending a mountain or in an airplane, it's because the increased air pressure is pressing on your eardrums.
ですから耳がちょっと変だなと思われた時には、
So if you think your ears feel a bit
指で
strange,
鼻をつまみ、口をしっかりと閉じて耳抜きをするようにしてください。
pinch your nose with your fingers, close your mouth tight, and try to pop your ears. I just swallow, that just does the trick.
それでも耳が治らない場合や体調が悪くなってしまわれた場合には、手を挙げて知らせてくださいね。
If that doesn't get your ears back to normal, or if you don't feel well, please raise your hand and let me know.
その時にはすぐに加圧を停止します。
In the event that happens, we will immediately stop increasing the air pressure.
ところで耳抜きのやり方がわからない方いらっしゃいませんか？
By the way, are there any people here that don't know how to pop their ears? No one?
よろしいでしょうか？
Is everyone clear then? Good.
では加圧を始めましょう。
Alright then, we'll initiate the rise in pressure.
加圧時間は先ほども申し上げましたように17分間です。
As I said before, the time required to increase the pressure is 17 minutes. That's 17 minutes.
その間に皆さんにレミューの構造についてご説明いたします。
During that time, I will explain to everyone about the structure of Lemu.
皆さんもご存知の通り、レミューは海の中に浮かんでいます。
As you know, Lemu is floating in the ocean.
水深17メートルから51メートルの海の中に。
A depth of between 51 and 103 feet.
さて、図をご覧いただければお分かりになるように、これらは4つの層に分かれた構造をしています。
Now, if you look at this chart, you will see that the structure is divided into 4 layers. Okay.
上から順にインゼルヌル、エルストボーデン、ツバイトシュトック、ドリットシュトックと呼ばれていますが、
From the top, these are called Incel Null, Ristiboden, Zweitstock, and Dreitstock. I believe that's German. I believe those are number levels.
一般的に言われるグランドフロアから地下3階までのことだとお考えいただいて結構です。
In terms of a normal building, you might think of it as a structure with a ground floor extending down to a 3-story basement.
インゼルヌルとはここ浮島のことです。
So Null here is the floating island.
洋上に浮かんだ巨大な人工島。
There's an immense man-made island floating in the ocean.
インゼルは島、
Oh, right.
ヌルはゼロという意味のドイツ語です。
Ah, so in German, Incel means island and Null means zero. Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
つまりここは地上階、
In
ゼ
other
ロ
words,
フ
this
ロ
is
ア
floor
ということに
zero,
なりますね。
or the ground floor.
次にエルストからドリットについてですが、
Next is from Risted to date. Just then,
ねえねえ。ねえね
are you talking to me? Hey, you!
え。ねえってば。
Oh, you are talking to me. As he was listening to the explanation, that's me, someone pulled on him from behind. He turned to look around. It was the girl who had just been talking with the park's staff. What was her name again? It was Coco. Coco something something something.
ねえ。ココのコメッチョ。気にならない？
Hey, don't you want to know about my joke? Ah, that's right. Her name was Coco. And the animal she's holding is Pee-Pee or Popo or something. It's Pee-Pee. P-I-P-I.
気になるでしょ？
You want to know, don't you?
何が？
What?
さっき言おうとしたコメッチョのことだよ。
The joke I was just talking about. It's an anime joke.
米っちょ？
Anime joke?
知らないの？最近流行ってるでしょ？
You haven't heard about them? They're real popular now, you know.
知らないな、そんなの。なんだそれ？
No, I haven't. What are you talking about?
アメリカンジョークのことだってば。コメッチョコメッチョ。
An anime joke is an American joke. Get it? Anime joke. You just made that word up.
ふーん。
気になるでしょ？教えてほしいでしょ？
Makes you want to hear it, right? Want me to tell you? Ah, my first choice of the day. Oh dear. You get these choices often, and they will determine the outcome of the game. Not necessarily good. Oh dear, listen to the stuff, listen to the joke. Wow. Oh, I guess I shouldn't be rude. I'll listen.
気になるかも。
Yeah, I guess I'll listen to it.
オッケー。じゃあ教えてあげよう。
Here it goes.
昔、ある男が死んだおじいさんの幽霊に向かってこんなことを尋ねたんだ。
Alright guys, let's go for this. Once there was this guy who was talking to a ghost of his dead grandfather. So he asked him a question.
100万年と言ったら幽霊にとってどれぐらいの時間なんでしょうか？
How long is a million years to a ghost? He wanted to know.
すると幽霊はこう答えた。
And the ghost answered,
100万年と言ったらわしにとっては1秒みたいなもんだよ。
A million years is like a second to me.
次に男はこんなことを尋ねた。
Next, the man asked,
幽霊にとって100万ドルっていうのはどんなもんなんでしょうか？
How much is $1 million to a ghost?
幽霊は答えた。
Ghost answered,
100万ドル。それは人間の価値で言えば1セントと同じようなものじゃ。
$1 million, it is but one small cent to me.
その答えを聞いて男はニヤニヤと愛想笑いを浮かべながら最後にこんなことを聞いてみたんだ。
When he heard that, the man pretended to smile, all nice, and then said,
おお、おじいさん。ならばあなたの1セント私に1ついただけないでしょうか？
Well then, Gramps, how about giving me one of your cents then?
幽霊は微笑みながらこう言った。
Laughing, the ghost replied,
ああ、もちろんいいとも。すぐにでもやろう。
Sure, right away? Oh, I think I know what's coming.
だが、1秒だけ待ってくれないかな。
Can I get you to wait just a second? Ha ha ha, very good. Ha ha ha. It was a little funny, yeah, fine. I'm easily amused.
どう？とびっきり生かしたジョークでしょ？
Well, that was a pretty good joke, huh?
ところで、
Meh.
この加圧室に入る前に皆さんにイヤホンのようなものをお配りしましたよね。
By the way, before we entered this pressurization chamber, we handed out earphones to everyone, remember?
はい、そうです。今皆さんが耳に装着されているそのイヤホンです。
Yes, that's right. The earphones that everyone is using right now.
これはただのイヤホンではなく音声変換器と言います。
When I first saw them, I thought they were bolts. These are not your average earphones. They are voice alternators.
レミオの中には ヘルウムガスが充満しているので、この変換器を耳につけていないとアヒルのような声に聞こえてしまうのです。
Lemur is pumped full of helium gas, so without these in your ears, you'll sound like a duck. He removed his voice alternators to see what would happen. Ah, it's true, people do sound like a duck. Then again, maybe it does sound more like aliens than ducks. Most of the people around him jumped to a strange higher tone.
なあ、なんか喋ってみてくれよ。
Hey, say something. Like what?
なんだよその声。すげえ笑える。
Hey, why isn't my voice hilarious? Huh, my voice? Koga hadn't been listening to the explanation.
そうだ。さっきのコメッチョ、もう一回聞かせてくれないか。
Tell me the joke one more time.
どうして？
Why?
いいからいいから。
Go on, do it.
昔、ある男が死んだおじいさんの幽霊に向かってこんなことを尋ねたんだ。100万年と言ったら幽霊にとってどれぐらいの時間なんでしょうか。すると幽霊はこう答えた。変なの？さっきはちっとも笑わなかったくせに。
Well, that's weird. You didn't even laugh at that. Hang on. What? That's weird. You didn't even laugh at all just a second ago. He put the voice alternators back in his ears and looked back at the staffer again. At the staffer? Never heard her call that before.
さあ、説明はこれで終わりです。
And that pretty much covers it.
あと1分ほどでこの部屋の脇にあるドアが開きます。
Approximately 1 minute, the door on this side of the room will open.
ドアの向こうはエレベーターになっていますので、下降すればその先には素晴らしい楽園が広がっています。
On the other side of that door is an elevator, and at the bottom of it, a brilliant paradise awaits.
それでは海洋テーマパークレミューを心ゆくまでお楽しみください。
We hope that you enjoy yourself to your heart's content here at the Green Theme Park, Lemu.
さて、それじゃ行くか。
So, shall we go? Just as he headed for the elevator.
ところで、ねえ、一人で来たの？
So you're here by yourself?
ああ、俺？いや、友達とはぐれちゃってさ。
Who we know? I got separated from my
迷
friends.
子なんだ。
So you're lost?
ちょっと違うけど、まあ似たようなもんかな。
Not exactly, but something like that. Pretty sure you said he was a little.
エレベーター降りたら、そこら辺歩いて探してみるよ。
I'll head down the elevator and take a look around.
さっきの係の人に相談してみたら？
How about checking with that girl who was just talking?
お、それもそうだな。ちょっとすいません。
I was supposed to do that. Excuse me. Now looking back, it saw that the employee had already disappeared.
じゃあ君、一人でレミューに来たんだ。
I should also point out that the translation may not be fully 100% accurate, as I speak Japanese, so to me it sounds different. I'll try to keep it with this anyway. So you came to Limo by yourself?
そうだよ。
Yeah, that's right.
それにしてもさ。
Even so... After bending down to wipe away the white stain... Eh? Bending down to wipe away the white stain on his pants, you stood up. Oh, okay, you did that. Oh, thank goodness for that.
珍しいよね。男一人で遊びに来るなんてさ。
You don't see that very often. A guy coming to a park like this alone. That was true. It was Paradise, an amusement park. In that instant, he had almost forgotten even that.
でも、どうして連れの人と一緒に入場しなかったの？
So why didn't you go into the park with all your friends?
わざわざレミューの中で待ち合わせなんて。
Why arrange to meet inside Lemu?
それは。
Excuse me. Ah, that's because... Now that you mentioned it, who had said to wait on that bench? Whose idea was it anyway?
まあよい。わけは聞かないでおいてあげよう。
Ah, whatever. I won't push you. Dots. Who
し
was
かし
it?
あれだ。要するに君は。
But I suppose that's... Well, I mean...
振られちゃった。痛いだね。
You're kinda being stood up, right?
え、
What?
振られた？
Stood up? Stood up? It took a moment for the meaning of the word to register. Lots of dots.
図星だったのかな。ごめんなさい。
Wow! I hit the nail right on the head, didn't I? Ah, sorry. She shrugged slightly, embarrassed.
まあまあ、そう落ち込みなさんな。
Ah, don't get depressed about it. She changed moods abruptly and let out a hearty laugh. She slapped him solidly on the back.
私がとことん面倒見てあげるからさ。
I'll look after you, alright?
うん。
Alright. He nodded a bit overwhelmed. So, I was stood up. I must have been dumped. Huh? And again, he wasn't exactly sure what had happened.
でもさ、
But...
何？
What?
ユウは今仕事中じゃなかったの？
Aren't you working right now, you?
固いこと言わないの。
You're gonna make a scary boss. No matter how many times he checked, she was definitely still wearing a Lemu uniform.
暇だったし、ちょうどよかったのよ。
I didn't have anything to do anyway. It's perfect timing. Yep. They got in an egg-like elevator together. The egg slowly began to move. It felt like they were slowly floating up.
上に参ります。
Going up. She whispered mischievously. Lots of dots. The elevator was terribly crowded, and everyone was packed in like sardines.
ちょっと暑いね。
Oh, it's a little hotter.
うん。
I'll say. Her face was so close, he almost bumped into it. The bodies were flushed against each other. She was soft and warm. He was surprised. All of a sudden he felt embarrassed and started to squirm.
ちょっと少年。
Hey, kid.
変なとこ触らないでよ。
Don't go touching places you shouldn't. She whispered into his ear, puffing out her cheeks. Crowded in the elevator, he couldn't even move an inch.
すぐったい。あんまり動かないで。
That tickles, don't move so much.
そんなこと言われても
Don't have much of a choice.
息ができないんだ。
Can't breathe! He couldn't move, but he couldn't bear standing still either. As he grasped for breath, he noticed her light perfume. Finally, the egg arrived at the top floor, and his suffering was over.
あ、
Phew. He let out a cry and bolted from the elevator.
どうしたのいきなり。
Well, what's with you all of a sudden?
待ってよ少年。少年。
Hey, wait, kid! Kid! He sprinted away, leaving you far behind. It wasn't that he was trying to escape from her. He'd seen something. At the edge of his vision, he thought he'd seen someone. Up ahead, that someone was still visible. He chased after whoever it was, like a man possessed. I've seen that face before. I'm sure I've seen that face before. That was what his instincts were telling him. But where had he seen them? He tried to sort through his foggy memory. As he sifted, he kept running forward. Wait! He felt a desperate need to meet the person. But he had to hurry. Eventually he ran out of breath. Holding his pounding chest, he looked up. There she was! Mixed amongst the other people was a girl standing. He was sure that the person that had been searching for was this girl. It was in the middle of the holidays, but for some reason she was wearing her school uniform. He wondered why she was alone here. Oh yeah, I've got to talk to her. She was by herself. She was all alone, just like him. What should I say? Where should I start? Let's see. You need to calm down and focus. Huh? Why is it I have to talk to her? Why in the world? Who is she? Who was she? She's... Something happened. He was caught up in a wave of people. He got pushed into an elevator and started to rise toward the surface. 51 feet below sea level, the elevator stopped at basement floor 1. He got off the elevator as if he were being spit out. This floor was called Ersteboden. I gotta learn how to pronounce these. He glanced around at his surroundings. She wasn't anywhere to be seen. He thought that they had been ridden on the elevator together, but he had apparently lost sight of her in the crowd when he got off. I lost her. Hadn't even been able to say a word. He felt really depressed. Maybe. Did she call out to me? The idea suddenly popped into his head.
なんだろうこの感じ
What is this? This feeling? His heart was still beating furiously.
どうかされましたか、お客様。
Is something the matter? A uniformed staff member, different than you, was talking to him.
どなたかお探しですか？
Are you looking for someone? She gave him a warm smile as she said this.
そうです
Yes, I am. Feeling that he seemed a little desperate, he quickly blurted out an answer.
人を探しているんです
I'm trying to find someone.
待ち合わせをしててでも会えなくて
I was supposed to meet up with them, but we must have missed each other.
どんな方です？お名前は？
Who is it? What is their name?
それは
Ah, their name.
ちょっとそこにいるやつ
Hey, you there! Wait! Eh? Pitter patter 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 patter. Suddenly the sounds of footsteps came rushing at him.
僕のこと
You mean me?
あそうだ
Yes, that's right. Running feet braked sharply beside him. This guy was out of breath.
実は聞きたいことがある
Actually, I want to ask you something.
は
Beg your pardon. Surprised, he slowly opened his mouth. Oh, we go back.
知らないか
Hey, you don't know, do you? There was nothing to do but see where the conversation
い
went.
きなりですまないけど知らないかな
Sorry to ask you like this out of the blue, but you don't know, do you? Have you got the idea with that beam of light now? Yep. You're sort of correct.
ここら辺にいなかったかな俺の知り合いなんだけど
You haven't seen my friends around here, have you?
一人は身長 5.1 フィート体重17かサングラスが似合ってない手は遅いが足は速くて3枚目
One of them is about 5'1" and around 140 pounds. Kinda good looking, with dorky sunglasses. Probably not the type girls would go for.
もう一人はスーツで丸刈りネクタイなし耳にピアスが3つ鼻に1つ趣味は編み物
Another was wearing a suit, no tie, short hair, and has 3 pieces in his ear, and 1 in his nose. He likes to knit. What are these descriptions?
そして最後はこう言って派手なフリルのたくさんついた地味な花柄ワンピース
And then there was the only girl in the group, who had on a kind of simple colour flower print one piece with frilly lace.
というどこにでもいそうな3人組なんだけど
You know, 3 people you might see anywhere.
見なかった
You see them?
いいえ
I'm not surprised. The young kid shook his head.
そっか悪いね呼び止めちゃって
Let's see. Well, sorry about stopping you like that. Waving slightly, he left. The youth continued down the corridor ahead. A girl came over to him and started talking to him enthusiastically. He thought he had seen her before. I wonder if she knows that kid. But a troubled expression appeared on his face.
ねえねえ、ここのコメント痛くない？
No one wants to hear the joke.
え君誰
Ah, who are you? So that's it. She was probably one of those kind of people that would talk to anyone about anything, anywhere, whether you were interested or not. He thought he would go down below. The elevator arrived soundlessly and swallowed the waiting patrons. He went with them further into the depths of Lemu. It is now 0:15 PM. That's going to be 12:15. He walked around aimlessly. The attractions were all packed with visitors. Everyone had beamed smiles and yelled happily, all evidence of Limu's popularity. But still, wandering around a packed and lively amusement park all alone was a bit torturous. You know, I do agree, I love theme parks, but I can't really go to one alone. You couldn't help trudging around with heavy feet and slumped shoulders. He was on the verge of looking depressed, but held his expression in check.
しかし参ったね。
What am I gonna do? Walking around in this place blindly, he thought. He might never run into his friends. There's some sort of Doctor Who swamp monster there. He does not look amused. The floor was a lot wilder than he'd imagined.
あ、そうだ、携帯。
Ah, the cell phone. He took his PDA multi-purpose communication device out from his pocket. That's a lot of words for a mobile phone. He pushed a button. He didn't have any messages. No mail either. But the problem seemed to be it was out of range. At least that was what the display said.
マジですか。
Are you serious? You're underwater, man.
このご時世に県外とは。
I didn't think you could get out of range in this day and age. They recalled they'd said something about this being a giant tunnel in the middle of the ocean, where only select radio waves could reach. And that Lemo used special electronic equipment, which wasn't very compatible with mobile phones, mobile equipment. More than anything, they didn't allow PDAs to work inside, so the facility would be completely separated from the world above, as part of the attraction. At least that's what they told him at the entrance, but he hadn't listened to a word of it. Maybe I should get them to broadcast a message over the intercom. He thought it might be best just to ask a staff member. He decided to look for one. But there wasn't a uniformed person in sight. There weren't many people walking around the corridors either. He turned a corridor and entered a completely different corridor. What's that thing again? There, right in front of him, was the giant tanuki. It was the one he'd seen at the gate coming in. Excuse me. The tanuki was operating a panel on the wall. I bet that's a Limu employee. Thinking of perfect timing, he saddled up to the tanuki and called out.
すいません、人を探しているんです。知り合いです。
Excuse me, I'm looking for someone. A friend.
アナウンスで呼び出してほしいんだけど、名前は、
Can I get you to make an announcement over the intercom or something? The name is, The tanuki slowly turned around and looked at him. Dot. But didn't say anything.
もしもし
Hello? The tanuki turned away, avoiding him. He was being ignored. I wonder if it didn't hear me. The tanuki was wearing a big stuffed suit. I was a full head taller than him. There was a definite possibility that that his words weren't even reaching the ears inside.
もしもし聞こえてますか
Hello? Can you hear me in there? He asked the question nicely as he poked the tanuki in the ribs.
ちょっと贅肉が多いんじゃないかあんた
Ah, you got a lot of extra flesh here, buddy. He continued talking as he pinched, pulled, and released the tanuki's flank. That would piss me right off. He thought that for a mascot suit, the tanuki shot him a pretty realistic glare before he turned to walk away. Upset at that, he grabbed the tanuki's shoulder.
おいお客が困ってるのにその態度はないんじゃない
Hey, what kind of attitude is that? And when a visitor's in trouble... Whoa! Whop! He'd been gut punched. The tanuki had actually slugged him. Not even his parents had ever even really spanked him before. It had been a totally cheap shot. The tanuki had landed a solid uppercut.
こらタヌキお前だ
Tanuki, I mean you! Dot. He went down to his knees and keeled over. Nearby visitors reacted.
お客様どうしました
Everything alright? Just then a park employee appeared on the door.
お腹でも痛いんですか？
Are you having stomach pains? Yeah, you could say that. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, it was a tanuki.
タヌキが俺にボディーブローを。
That tanuki caught me with a body blow.
あ？
The employee gave him a surprised look.
殴られたんだよいきなりあのタヌキに。
I got sucker punched by that tanuki! He pointed at the big tanuki. Dot. The tanuki's expression didn't change, but it turned and started to run. The tanuki's silhouette pranced lightly away into the distance, and in an instant it disappeared down the walkway. Ah! Dot. Dot.
ああ、あれはですね。
That is, The staffer looked after the tanuki as she spoke.
タヌキじゃなくて、レミュール。
It's not a tanuki, that's a lemur.
レミュール？
Lemur what? He rubbed his still aching stomach as he spoke.
そう、レミュール。キツネザル。
A lemur, you know, a fox-like monkey.
名前はミュニューン。
His name is Mew Mew. Mew... Hang on. Mew Mew. Oof. Lemur had been named after the continent of Lemuria, a legendary land. According to the British zoologist Sclater, the Lemurian continent preceded the existence of islands scattered throughout the Indian Ocean. Oh, interesting fact number 1. Lemurs were scattered throughout Africa, the island of Madagascar, Asia and Indonesia. While investigating the distribution of these fox monkeys, Sclater came to believe a continent had existed in the Indian Ocean, adopting the British geologist Bradford's hypothesis. He named this continent Lemuria. Moreover, the German zoologist Haeckel contended that this continent was the origin of mankind.
あの着ぐるみはレミューのマスコットキャラの一つ。ミュニューン。
Interesting fact number 1 finished. Mew Mew is one of Lemu's mascots.
で、どうしたんですか？お腹が悪いんですか？それとも。
But what happened? Are you ill? Or I just told you, it sucker punched me!
いやもういいもういいんだ。
No, I'm fine now, don't worry about
もう
it.
済んだから。
It's over anyway.
ああ、そうですか。
Oh, I see. The staffer disappeared. Huh, I see. That wasn't a tanuki, that was a Yun. He wasn't sure why Yun had hauled off and punched him, but he knew that wondering about it wouldn't help. So he decided to forget about it. He needed to be getting somewhere.
もう少し自力で探してみるか。
I'll look around on my own a little bit more. He muttered this as he composed himself. He knew there should be several attractions at the other end of this corridor. His friends might be looking for him as they waited in line.
でどっちに行きゃいいんだ？
So, which way should I go? His legs were so tired that he could barely move. This is the world's worst theme park. And that was exactly how he felt. Oh, here we go. We're back with the kid. Hit by a slightly dizzy spell, he leaned against the wall.
なんなんだ痛い。
What in the world? He sighed. He was fully and utterly beat. The staffer that had just been talking to him had vanished somewhere. You wasn't around either. He had lost sight of the other girl as well. He was alone again.
ここに何しに来たんだっけ僕は。
What did I come here for? He thought that maybe he should have waited where he was before after all. Having lost his destination, he rode the elevator from the aquarium and returned to basement floor 2. Basement floor 2. This is right stock. The second floor. I screwed up. The rest area is down one more level. He felt like he had come a long way from the elevator room. He didn't know which path he should take to go down. Which way?
ちょっと、こっちに来てくれない？
Hey, could you come here for a moment? A voice called to him from somewhere. From somewhere? From the shadows of the path, the owner of the voice was beckoning to him. But the hand did not belong to a human.
ほら、早く来てよ。
Hurry up, will you? It was the whispering voice of a young woman. Her bulky black arm was swaying rhythmically. Disturbed by the difference between the voice and its owner's appearance, he moved, hypnotized in its direction. The hand and arm clearly belonged to a tanuki again. It's not a tanuki, it's a yun. It was a big tanuki.
ここ、どこだかわかる？
Do you know where we are? He was led by the tanuki into a room at the end of the walkway. Or rather, packed into it.
ここは
This is the girls' changing room? He saw a uniform, like the one you had been wearing, packed away inside an open locker. Hey, I can even see some women's underwear. Careful. The room smelled like perfume. The air was saturated with a scent so strong it almost made him choke. The smell was about to overwhelm him. He struggled to get his mind under control and maintained his focus. Excuse me. Oh dear.
ねえ、ここどこだかわかる？
Hey, do you know where we are? But Tanuki asked the same question again. Come to think of it, why was she a Tanuki anyway? It's a union. He had no clue.
ここは
This
更衣室。
is the changing room. She said this before he could answer.
更衣室っていうのは、
Changing rooms are
内緒の行為をするところ。
a place to keep secrets away from prying eyes. She said this quietly.
行為
Secrets? Woo! Wow. Suddenly his vision faded. Everything went completely dark.
それ、預かっておいてくれる？
Will you look after this for me? What? Look after? He didn't understand.
ほら、ちゃんと着せてあげるから。
Here, I'll help you put it on right. wear it. He had no idea what she was talking about. He didn't understand why, but he couldn't move. He was powerless to resist her and let her do what she wanted. In a moment, something completely covered his body. Dot.
これでよし。
This should do it.
じゃ、あとはお願いね。
Oh no, I'll leave the rest to you. And the light sound of her footsteps faded into the distance. The last thing he heard was the click of a door shutting. Dot. He heard the sound, but he didn't stop to see her leave. Dot. What did she do to me? His face felt heavy. His body felt heavy. He had tunnel vision, and for some reason his body was bristling with hair. Could it be that this is the mascot outfit? When he shook his head, it made a sound like bristles brushing something, and there was a smell. There was some other scent from inside the costume, a sweet smell that made him dizzy, that pierced deep into his brain. Before he knew what was going on, he had opened the door and was shuffling out into the pathway. Uh-oh. Well, we know where this is gonna go. Without thinking, he let out a cry. He had found it. It's that tanuki. He had just been told that it was not a tanuki, but Yun, or a fox-like monkey. But that information had already disappeared from his mind. I forgot its name. Doesn't matter now. He's the one that hit me and ran away. He didn't want revenge, but he did want to ask it why it had done what it did. Without making a sound, he slowly approached the tanuki mascot Yun. And as soon as he got behind it, he quickly grabbed the costume by the head. There.
誰
Who are you?
お前こそ誰だ
I should be asking you that.
いきなりあんなことしやがって
Why would you do something like that?
あんなことって
Ah, What'd I do?
しらばっくれるな。
Play dumb with me.
何のことだかわからないよ。
I have no idea what you're talking
お
about.
前だろう、俺を殴ったのは。
You punched me.
違うよ、違う。知らない。
No, I didn't. I have no idea what you mean.
嘘つけ、忘れたのか？
Liar. What? Did you
そう
forget?
じゃない。女の人が
I'm not lying. This girl
突然この着ぐるみを渡してきて。
gave me this outfit out of nowhere and...
あれ、お前そういやさっき会ったっけ？いつの間に着替えたんだ？
What? You just met her? Why did you change?
今来たばっかりだよ、僕は。
I just put it on.
今来たばっ
I
かり？おい、何言ってるんだ？
just put it on. What are you talking
だ
about?
けどどうして
Why do
こん
this?
な。
This. At that point, the Tanuki collapsed. He collapsed in full Union regalia. Never heard that
ど
word
うした？
before.
おい。
What? Hey. Takeshi shook his shoulders, but there was no response.
誰か来てくれ。なんだか様子がおかしい。
Someone come quick! Something's not right here. He yelled. Visitors watched from a distance.
どうしました？
What's the matter? A female employee had heard the fuss and came running.
ああ、あんたさっきの。ちょっとこいつ急に倒れて。
Ah, you're the girl from before. This guy just collapsed all of a sudden.
ちょっと見せて。
Let me see! The employee took the pulse of the fallen youth. Takeshi wondered if she had any medical knowledge.
大丈夫。だけど、このままにはしておけないね。
He's alright, but we can't leave him here like this.
手伝うよ。
I will help.
ええ、お願い。
Thank you. Why had this happened? He had no idea. No idea. Where he was. Where had he gone? Shaking. Shaken. Feeling ill. He could feel hair from the costume rubbing along both his sides as two people carried him. Rubbing. He wished they'd get the mascot suit off him quickly. The fur felt nasty. It was hot. So hot. So hot he couldn't stand it. The heat made him feel faint. His consciousness felt like it would drift away. Why had this happened? It was strange. So strange. It wasn't him or her. He heard a different voice from somewhere. He had been hauled to the infirmary.
でもなんだろう。貧血？
I wonder what it could be. Is he
着
anemic?
ぐるみが熱かったんじゃないか？着慣れないみたいだったから。
Maybe it was the mascot suit. Maybe he couldn't get used to wearing it.
ありえるね。熱射病かな。
It's possible it could be heat exhaustion.
まあ、なんとかなりそうか。
Does it look like he'll be okay?
重い病気じゃなさそうだし、しばらく休ませておけば大丈夫だよ。
It doesn't appear to be anything serious. A little rest and he should be fine.
そっか。
I see.
ありがとう、手伝ってくれて。あとは私が見るから。
Thank you for your help. I'll take it from here.
あ、それじゃあ頼むよ。
Alright then. He opened a sliding door and left the room.
人助けか。
Saving people can be stressful.
俺はここに何しに来たんだっけな。
What was it I came here to do? A cool breeze was blowing along the walkway. Breeze. But where was it coming from? He wondered where he had come from. He saw something faintly. A ceiling. Sheets. A bed. He had been put to sleep on a bed. On a bed in the infirmary. He saw something again. Below the sick room. Bed. Who was on the bed below? Who is this? This isn't me. Of course not. He decided to go further down the hall. The third floor underground. They had called it Right Stop. The guys, they're going to be lined up waiting for a crowd ride somewhere.
あ、すいません、乗ります。
Sorry, I'm getting in. He dashed into the elevator. The doors reopened silently and closed again. Huh? One other person had gotten on. A girl. A girl. More like a young woman, I guess. One girl had gotten on. She was about high school age. The elevator floated upward, an instant before descending. There was a faint sound of movement and vibration. And then his eyes met with the girl's. He wondered why. The girl stared at him suspiciously.
何
What?
何なのあなた。
Who are you?
どうしてこんなところにいるの
Why are you here?
なんでついてくるのよ。
Why are you following me? Oh, next question. Well, I think I'll do it anyway for this first part. It is getting on a bit. I'll try to keep them at 1 hour intervals because these stories can be quite long. But I hope you enjoyed the first part so far. I'll resume the second part and I'll see how this video goes, see if people like it or not. Because I do understand it is basically just me talking. But I do hope that you are enjoying it, as I do like visual novels. I'd love to hear about your comments as well. Please leave them below. Until I see you again, keep playing.